If you're somebody that's been struggling with feeling other people's energy for years, this video is for you. We have grown up in our lives needing to fix the tension in other people because of the lack of what we didn't receive in our childhood. And an unhealed inner child has been living within you, not receiving the attention that it requires. I'm here to tell you that when you recalibrate your system and give your inner child the proper attention that was missing in those life moments when you were younger, what your parents didn't give you, what your parents expected of you, what your friends in school treated you like, what you were made felt like and created was an identity, can all be healed within your own energetic system by reprogramming your mind and finding an emotion that your body can feel throughout a day that is your new purpose, and not needing to receive certain things from other people for you to now feel love. When you recalibrate your system and practice being within your own body, you create a frame that is a person that can be within their own energy without a requirement from the outside. But what I'm here to tell you is when you're doing this inner work, along the way, you're going to hit bumps in the road. And it's all about not giving up, not abandoning yourself to go back to old life patterns, not abandoning yourself to engage with someone that you feel tension with, to not abandon yourself when someone walks away from you and never texts you back ever again, to not abandon yourself in a public setting to cater to what other people are viewing you like, and learn to be okay either way. Living life with neutrality. Who would have thought it would be so liberating to not care what other people think? And recalibrate your system to living with awareness. When you start to live your life in a spiritual direction, you are a lot more aware of your thoughts and feelings. But here is the game changer. You don't have to fix them. You can do inner work, but if you're constantly trying to fix who you are, you're never going to live in the present moment and feel the love for who you really are, who you are right now. When you are living stuck to things that failed, when you're living stuck to how other people feel about you, when you start to enter this level of awareness and love for your own life, do not be shocked if you feel like you're being a bad person and now you've created an enemy for being powerful, for wanting to set boundaries. Certain things are just not okay now. And us being empaths, and it's okay for me to label myself as one. I was one, but you guys are getting a healed version of Dale. I am not someone who has to chase after approval. I am not someone who needs to receive great comments for me to feel great. I am not someone who needs to have followers on my fitness coaching page complimenting my body and how much body fat I've lost. And I don't get attached to the great comments. So when I get negative ones, I am also not attached to negativity, because I know that the best pieces of content are those that attract negative people who are triggered by your power. So when I make ghosting videos, I don't need my empathic qualities to come out and fix the people in the comments section that don't agree with my views, that are trying to insult my intelligence. I know that that is their tension, and everyone can only relate to other people with the things that they like about that person. And when there are certain tendencies and vibrations and levels of consciousness that they don't match with, they get triggered. So when they get triggered, it causes them to take action and lash out, like somebody who would come on your comment section and insult you. But don't take that personal, because it has nothing to do with you. Now let's switch from social media and YouTube to in real life. Human interaction. The same thing applies. When someone doesn't like you, it's not because you're a bad person. If someone rejected you or ghosted you, it's not because you're a bad person, and it's not your fault. So when you can learn to let go of that guilt that created the current person, the character, you can learn to observe those things in meditation, and it becomes a very powerful tool for being able to release from the body all of those suppressed life moments that are keeping us trapped and stuck to the current line of time that you may be involved in, that's making you feel like, I can't be happy. I can't feel peace. When someone doesn't like me, I feel like I have to people please. When you can shift from that identity to a new identity, to someone who separates the tasks, you develop a courage and acceptance for who you really are. And that's when I became the most authentic me on the channel. It's not about finding the best videos for you. It's about giving you guys videos I have fun performing and reciting without script. I am here to be myself. I am here to be loving. 100% me. And I am very transparent when it comes to my past. And this is not done to manipulate an audience within my field, within this channel. This is me tuning into my body in a different direction, a different energy on film here. You guys are getting the person who just loves to make videos. And I'm not attracting this right now for a business. I'm focused on the content. I'm not focused on how many one-on-one clients I have to have Zoom calls. So there is no pressure. The clients that I have, that is excellent. I have great relationships with them. But on here, we are building a community. And we have that connection now. As you guys have gotten to know me now. You know my vibe. You know what I like to talk about. And we're going to keep going with it. But I'm here to tell you that you're not a bad person. You don't need to feel guilt. And it's okay for you to have gone through that. But the lack of closure when someone disrespects you in public, it makes you feel like you're not good enough or you're not worthy of that person's attention. And that's all things that an empath takes on, not on purpose, but because of our programmed conditioning from our past leading up to who we are now. It's why I make so much videos about feeling other people's energy, relationship dynamics, changing your mindset around success, being loving just for the sake of being it, and not being attached to results from outside of you. Feeling the flow of love is going to happen for you when you start to release these blockages that are blocking your energetic systems, the energetic flow through the body, your chakras. There is a blockage there. And what's happening is the flow of love is not making it to your heart, and it's staying in the bottom 3 or 4 chakras. But when you release them, you work on them, you start to find a flow of love for being within your own body. Your thoughts not being dependent on events from outside of you. You allow people to dislike you and know that it's okay. And when someone ghosts you and walk away, you won't need closure. You could just be yourself and know that you're great enough to attract great things, and that you can find the divine, you can find God, and you don't have to hate others and hold on to negative emotions and continue to be triggered by people that are similar to these people who have hurt us in the past. You learn to let go of it, and it doesn't create the current person that you are, that may be stuck attracting narcissists. And you may need to let go of certain people that are in your life that keep you in this spiral, that give you only so much and then disconnect, give you so much and then disconnect. Because that is an addictive pattern that you are involved in. And if you were living as the strong character, strong sense of self, you wouldn't be chasing after this person that keeps giving you a little bit and walking away, because you wouldn't allow within your field someone to treat you like that, because it has no place in your life. Same as the people who have broken up with you or cheated on you or just been rude to you on social media or in person. You know, I mention a lot of social media and dating apps because we live in an era that so much of our lives are dependent on living on our phones. So that's why the ghosting content hits, because a lot of us have been treated poorly by another individual. But I'm here to tell you we can let that go and not base who we are in this moment on those events. And we don't have to fix how other people feel about us when they don't like us and turn into people pleasers. So we'll dive deeper into that moving forward. So I thank you for watching this video today. I will see you on the next one.